We have another media press conference here with Mark Carney. Once again, the media is calling him out, and he has to apologize on behalf of his own Liberal candidates. How many times are the Liberals going to act out and this guy have to cover their asses time and time again?
Good morning. Kate McKenna from the CBC.
Hi.
Members of the Liberal War Room, so the Central Campaign, distributed Stop the Steal buttons at a Conservative event. Given the anti-democratic implications of this phrase, how much does this event undermine the trust in the way that the Liberals operate, and what have you done in response to these revelations?
Thanks for the question. Look, this is totally unacceptable, to be absolutely clear. And I, on behalf of my campaign, I was unaware of this behavior, but on behalf of my campaign, I apologize for it unreservedly.
Let me guess, this was another complete lapse of judgment? I mean, from the Paul Chang situation to now this, it seems like the Liberals are doing literally anything, including anti-democratic implications at opposing events.
Okay. I've made it absolutely clear to my campaign that this behavior or anything approximating it or in that spirit is unacceptable, cannot happen again.
For my follow-up, Pierre Poilievre announced today he would use the notwithstanding clause to push through his tough-on-crime agenda. Is there any case you'd invoke the clause to override the Charter?
I think this is a very dangerous step. We have a Charter of rights and fundamental freedoms in this country, and it's the responsibility, in my view, of the Prime Minister, of the Government of Canada to defend that Charter, those fundamental rights and responsibilities and liberties that Canadians enjoy. The politicizing certain issues with respect to fundamental rights is a slippery slope that leads to further politicization. And I understand if I was correctly briefed, it won't surprise you, I didn't watch Mr. Poilievre's press conference, but if I was correctly briefed, that it relates to issues of heinous crimes and murders. You know, being tough on crime and being tough starts with being smart on crime. And it includes being tough on guns and gun violence. And I note that, with regret, that Mr. Poilievre has voted against every single gun control measure during his very long career as a career politician and member of the House of Commons. I think it's over 200 times.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Over 200 times, he says. That's kind of crazy. It's like he's voting against policies that didn't work. Back in October last year, criminals did not get your message. Our communities are experiencing a 45% increase in shootings and a 62% increase in gun-related homicides compared to this time last year. What difference does your handgun ban make when 85% of guns seized by our members can be sourced to the United States? This is the Toronto Police Association themselves. These same Liberal policies have been in place until now. This was April 8th, just so you can confirm right here. Yesterday evening, our members seized 3 firearms in a matter of hours. 2 were seized in TPS 22 division, I guess that's what that would be, and a third at the other end of the city in TPS 51 division. Gun seizures used to be rare, but now they are a daily occurrence, sometimes many times over. Gun bans and buyback programs do not work. We've asked Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre for their positions on this issue, which is what we pretty much just watched, and I'm sure both of them will be giving more of their positions and thoughts on this issue. The simple fact of the matter is, Liberal gun policies have not worked, and they have not worked for 10 years. Mark Carney claims he wants to be smarter on crime and smarter on gun control, but the numbers keep going up. So is it really intelligence, or is it something else? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments section below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button. Have a great day.